Yes, you are going to see what happened on the 28th of March 2025. That's some few days ago, like 2 days ago. What happened on Sokoto Road in Onitsha, Anambra State, just very close to Onitsha Main Market. But before we go into the details of what happened, there is this new development at Bridge Head in Onitsha. Very soon, the face of this place is going to change in terms of maybe there is a large signboard, billboard that they are going to install there, at both sides. Well, it's going to give the place a good looks, judging from what I see on ground. But we need to restore this place to what it used to be. This place used to be very beautiful years back. You see green grasses at both sides. You see the road is sand free. But here now, I don't think there's a way they can finish packing the sands on this road. But however, you can see, let's go closer to the roots of the installation. You can see engineers there doing some installations. The billboard is a very large one. Also, I think I saw one again at Boromi. Yes, there is one at Boromi, inside that Boromi roundabout. It looks beautiful, expectantly. So let's go close. We want to see what really they are doing. Okay, earlier they have casted the base. Now is to do the installation of the poles that's going to hold the billboards. You can see this is the base they've installed them. Well, I cannot see such thing and pass. I say, let me give you updates on this. Let's cross over to the other side. But from here, we are moving straight to Niger Street. Niger Street have adjoining roads, which is one of them is Sokoto Road. So from there, we are going to move, into Sokoto Road axis. We'll see where the issue occurred on the 28th. So for now, this is the other side of the road. You can see they need to, in fact, this whole place need to be replanned. This kind of mesh is not working. They need to remove them, then replan the entire place and make the head bridge beautiful. This is the entrance gate into the southeast. As soon as you are coming from southwest, enter Delta State Asaba, the first point of call to the southeast is this place. I did not say Ibolando. Iboland started long ago from somewhere after Edo State. So this is southeast geographical expression, or geographically speaking. So right now we are into Niger Street. You know how this road used to be, but now people can have good time, driving along this road, unlike before. That it can take you from Bridge Head to Main Market like 20 minutes, or just about 15 to 20 minutes from Bridge Head. But now it's a question of 2 minutes, 3 minutes. You are there from Bridge Head to Main Market. Though today is a work-free day, so everywhere is calm. Everywhere is not chaotic as it used to be. So you can see the level of sand that has taken over the road. You can see that this road has not seen broom or machine since the creation. That place is having a little pond of water. That is how damage starts. Probably, water and sand is a good retainer of water. So from there, what happens to the road. So this is our dear beach resort. Nothing has started happening there except some few dumping of laterites, or what do I call it? Broken concrete and the rest of them. They are being dumped there. Well, maybe they are yet to sort it out before the actual thing continues. This area is called Bafra Market, and honestly speaking, I have not seen trailers line up like this. This is the first time I am seeing trailers like this lined up. I don't know what is stopping them from going inside the usual place they used to, offload. Probably the fire incident affected where they usually offload. Because I know that area too, there is a haulage company around that place, even though I'm not quite sure whether it's the haulage company that was affected, but I doubt. Well, we are going right there and we want to sympathize with the people that have their goods affected. So sorry about that. I know you must have lost billions, millions, so much money. But, just keep working hard, keep focusing, and don't relent. You will still replace those things in 100-folds. That is my prayer for you guys that we are affected. Another thing I will tell you is that, when these things occur, don't lose hope. Don't ever lose hope. Believe that you make it times 1,000 and you will make it. That is the way it works. Yes, we've just entered the road to the place where it was affected, where the fire incident occurred. That is the road to the place, and I need to tread with caution. So as we are nearing the place, I also sympathize with the market leaders, though this place is not part of the main market. Then I need to sympathize with the local government chairman, because such negative news, it wouldn't go down well with him. And aside the local government chairman, the governor himself, we all sympathize with you guys. So this is the place now. I use the back end to view the place first before going to have a better view of it. Look at it from here. That is the place up there, but I need to relocate from here. I go to this other side to see if I can get a better view. Okay, look at it. This is a 5-story building, either 5-story or 4-story building that collapsed. But one thing that baffles me, I don't know. Okay, it depends on how heavy the fire is. If the fire is so heavy, in fact, the fire was heavy. The first picture I saw, the video, that was a very thick fire. So it can cause concrete to weaken and things like that. The iron gets hot, the rods get hot, and can easily change shape. So can make buildings to collapse. Yes. So this is it. From here now, we are going to use the other side to go and view them. You see? So let's move over to the other side. This place is close to that place they have canal. There was a time I usually bring canals to my audience. The canal is somewhere there. It links to River Niger. So, but they are reclaiming some land here, and I can see structures springing up. So that building there was affected. You can see that the roof is off. Just the yellow one is the one that was affected by the side, but the main place is there. So we are getting closer to the place, to the main place that fire, was affected. Yes, I remember some time ago in 2021 or so when the Ihiala market was razed down by fire. I thought the governor said we are going to have, fire stations around our market. Main market is just very close here. And these are the things that the governor said that he's going to do. But I don't know, we are yet to see them. This is a subtle reminder, just a subtle reminder. And this fire incident will remind the government what they said. If the fire service has been very close to this place, maybe they would have quenched the fire at the early stage. I don't know. But I think the fire service that quenched this fire came from Asaba. That was the information that the people around gave. Said the fire service that quenched the fire rushed from Asaba, crossed over the Niger before coming here to quench the fire. While the information is subject to investigation, is still subject to investigation. This shows how important it is to have fire service around all the markets that we have in the state. In fact, this state is full of markets. Each market is supposed to even have two, and well equipped, and have water available. Like that one at Agolo there, though that one at Agolo can easily serve Protea Hotel, Golden Tulip, and the rest around that place. Such thing needs to be replicated all over the states, because Anambra is a commercial place. Everywhere is building, everywhere is market. So we need them all around. You can see there is still smoke. Fire, there is still fire. Fire is still coming out. I show you guys fire there. But this is just the end of it. People live around, they are hearing it in terms of smoke. In fact, many cannot be able to stay in their houses because the smoke is too much. There may be need to relocate temporarily until the smoke, finally goes out. Or why wouldn't the fire service even come and quench the smoke, the fire completely? They can still do that and save people's life. Me, before I entered there, I was perceiving the smoke. In fact, the smoke was disturbing me self before I entered there, even here self. So this is an issue. They would have come to finish up the lights, the fire completely, before leaving. Or if they are not aware, they can be informed to save people and ensure that people have fresh air they breathe. So like I said, firefighters was deployed from Asaba, like they said. And aside that, the policemen were all over the place. Even as I entered here, there are policemen all over. Though on Mondays like this, everywhere, security agencies are everywhere in Anambra State. So, but there is special deployment of police around this place to ensure that looting is reduced or eradicated completely. Because some people are here to sympathize, while some people are here to loot. That is the truth of the matter. So that's why policemen were deployed all over the place to avoid such thing. Then there is still need to, deploy medical team to manage the crisis, although that might have been done earlier. And the good thing about it is that nobody injured, nobody lost, no life was lost in the whole thing. That was what they told me. Immediately I asked that. They say nobody died in this incident. I said, thank God. Then, having said that, well, there may be need to conduct a damage assessment. There may be need. You can see the policemen here. Not only these ones, there are many. From here now up that front, police are everywhere to safeguard the remains of the fire incidents. So as I was saying, there is need to conduct damage assessment, of which I'm sure that the government is going to do it. This is just to, a kind of investigate the cause of the fire and the extent of the damage. From what we have seen here, nothing came out of that place. I doubt if something came out of that place, because like I said, people were just after running. Some were jumping from upstairs to safeguard themselves. Then there may be need to support the victims. You can still see policemen around. Well, government can still provide temporary shelters, food, healthcare, and financial relief to affected individuals. Like I said, as I'm here, the smoke is still coming out, and if there is need to provide relief, government knows about that. They know what to do in that regards. Yes, so there's another thing I still expect government to do. Government can still give financial assistance. They can offer grants, loans, or compensation to affected businesses and homeowners to help them rebuild. Yes, no matter how small, no matter how it is, I doubt if these buildings are under insurance. I'm not quite sure, but some smart ones will have their buildings under cover. So when things like this, or when fire, like this occurs, their buildings are well insured. Then what about policy improvement? There is need to enforce stricter fire safety regulations, conduct public awareness campaigns, and improve emergency response system. All these things, there is need for them to be done. I doubt how many people that have fire extinguisher around them. Maybe this is something that ordinary fire extinguisher in the house can quench, but you can see what it has cost. For now, nobody is sure what caused this fire. Nobody is very sure of the cause of the fire. So, but as people living around or anywhere, as human being concerned, that is talking about the general public, well, people can help to provide relief materials, food, and financial assistance to victims. Like that place, I saw that 4-story that was completely burnt. Nobody was living there, though that one was still standing, not the one that was raised and collapsed, and other structures around. People there, they must, be finding it difficult where to stay now. Probably government might have provided them a place to stay, or people living around. So people living around can still provide support for them. Then there could be volunteer efforts, helping rescue operations, cleanup and rebuilding efforts. I'm sure that people came around to rescue. And, like I said, some people were there to thief, to, to loot and make away with some things. Then this kind of incident should be reported immediately. People can provide authorities with relevant information about the fire, especially if arson is suspected. Yes, very important. Then we should be talking about how to enhance fire safety. Then learn from the incident by adopting better fire safety practices, such as installing fire extinguishers and smoke alarms. I don't know why we don't learn from these fires that usually occur. As soon as the team finish, dealing with us, we forget about it until another one occurs. Then we start thinking again of what to do. Well, that is too bad. Then I will still talk about to advocate for better policies, work with local leaders to push for better fire prevention and response system. We need all this in a well-functional society. You remember that thing we saw at Oka Millennium City, and it is there at the new government house, fire hydrants. In the places that were in the real city, not these things that we are calling city. In a real city, every street has fire hydrants at intervals. The purpose of the fire hydrants is to have quick access to water. It is there at the Millennium City. You see it at intervals like every 50 meters you see it, every 50 meters you see it. So that thing is very important. It helps to have a quick response to fire incidents like this. Well, we are living the same, like you can see. This is our popular route then when it is under construction. And I know some people enjoyed what we are doing that time. And even today, we had a nice time covering this place. And today we can now move comfortably along this road. Well, thank you for coming around and thank you for watching. I am still your humble presenter, Chinedu. Until I come your way next time, while you finish up the little remaining part of the video, I say bye for now.